Today I'm going to teach you guys how to start a YouTube channel as far as editing goes, how to edit a video for YouTube. Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? Josh here. I am joshuarussell.com. If this is your first time here, basically what I do is I teach instructional tips and tricks. I give product reviews and I show a life into the journey of a professional full-time photographer. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you know every time I release a new video. It is super appreciated. I was asked by a friend of mine who wants to start her own YouTube makeup tutorial channel. How do I start a YouTube channel? I have no idea when it comes to filming and editing and all of that. So I wanted to get into this and show basically the cheapest and easiest way. I'm actually going to be using a program I've never worked before, but I kind of did a quick Google search on how to edit for beginners, a free editing software, and this is the one that came up. It is called Wondershare Filmora. Never used it before, but it is free. I'm going to give it a try, and I'm just going to show you guys exactly how to edit a video start to finish and then how to put it online. I'm not going to go into the details as far as how to set up your lighting and microphone and camera, all of that. I already have videos about that, and those links are in the description, and I'll put a link up here. But yeah, let's get into how to quickly edit, splice, and export a video. So let's get into it right now. Let's get down into my computer and let's jump right in and show you. Okay, so now you can see that we're in my computer, and this is the first thing that you will actually see when you open Wondershare Filmora. This is a free product, but when I say free, essentially it's just free to edit on. There will be a watermark on top of your video when you export it. So what you can do is you can upgrade that. I looked into it. It is $30 a year or $60 for lifetime. So if you pay $60, it'll get rid of the watermark. It'll give you a lot more features, stuff like that. But I'm just going to show you the quick way to edit with this program. So it is free technically, but you will have to pay a little bit if you want to edit or export without a watermark. So this is the screen that you see when you first open up Wondershare Filmora. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, well, first make sure you have all of your clips ready, taken from your camera onto folders, put them on your hard drive. But then you're going to want to click full feature mode. I tried easy mode and it's not as easy as it sounds. Actually, full feature mode seemed a lot more easier than what easy mode did, because it wanted to make a template and add music and stuff like that, and I think it would be easier to just do it this way. So we're going to do full feature mode, and what that does is actually you can see that I've already imported my videos, but I'm going to go ahead and delete them. Let's get rid of that. We will delete, if it'll let me delete them, and delete them so I can show you how to get those back in here. All right, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up your folder where your videos are, which I have right here. It's these three clips right here. It's clip 1, clip 2, and clip 3. I'm just going to take them and drag them onto here. It'll import them. I am also going to import my intro, just so I can kind of show you how to get an intro in there. So I have that in a different folder. Okay, so I have all of them in here. I have my 3 clips, and then I have my intro. So I'm going to just start laying them. This is 149, so this would be the first clip that I recorded. I recorded 3 little 10-second clips. That way I could just show you how to record the videos and put them on the timeline. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to probably film your entire process. If you're just filming like a makeup tutorial, you're going to want to film your entire process probably in 5-minute increments, and then that way it'll give you time to go back and change what you need to change. With a makeup tutorial, you don't have to worry about splicing so much, as far as if you say something wrong or something. Nobody's really watching your vlog, your YouTube tutorial, your makeup tutorial, or anything similar because they want you to be perfect. They just want you to see that end result and see how you got to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this down and put this right in here. And I'm going to go ahead and show you that. What's going on, everybody? This is my first clip for showing how to edit for YouTube for beginners. So as you can see, there's a little bit at the beginning there of me like turning the camera on. I don't want that in there, and that Filmora makes that actually really easy to fix. And all you have to do is, well, we're gonna zoom in a little bit more so I can see. All you have to do is scroll over to the beginning of your clip and click, and you can actually just watch it. And watch to where you just start to talk, and it'll automatically jump that footage back to the beginning. So now if you
What's going on, everybody? This is my first clip for showing how to edit for YouTube for beginners.
So as you can see, that clip it starts right where I start, and now at the end is the same thing. You can see my hand kind of goes up. I say YouTube for beginners, and then I just take a second and I pause. This is something that I've just kind of trained myself to do, and it'll come with filming that you'll learn where to give yourself pauses and be able to take care of that. And then you just do the same thing. You just kind of grab the end and you drag till you're almost done talking and stop right there. So that's the end of your clip. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your next clip and put that right on top of here and repeat the process. So you're going to want to take this and bring it to right before I start talking, which is right there. And if you go scroll this back a little bit, you can actually see.
So now you're watching clip 2.
It goes
this
right
is
into
the
the next
second
clip
for my how to YouTube for beginners and how to edit video. I'm just going to talk for a couple minutes and maybe we'll break to something else, but this is the second clip.
And as you can see, that's good. And we'll go second clip. I say clip right there, and I'm just going to drag this to where I say second clip, and then right there, and then I'm going to bring my third clip in here. And do the same thing. So right there, drag this, oops, drag that there, grab my little cursor guy here.
Second clip. So now you're watching clip 2. This is the second clip.
And I put the same clip in there twice, so you can just go ahead and highlight your clip and hit the little trash can right here because I messed up. And we'll put the third one in. Grab it, drag it, drop it, clean it up, right there.
The second clip. And this is going to be the third and final clip for this YouTube instructional video. I hope this has helped you, and let's get in and let's edit it. Let's put these 3 clips together. Thanks.
All right, so you got your 3 clips completely laid out now, and they are all set to go. I'm not used to that yet. So I noticed that I forgot to put my intro in. So with Filmora, it actually is really easy to just add your intro in, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to grab the intro, bring it down, and kind of just put it at the end of that first clip. You can see the little yellow outline, drop it, and it's going to add it right into your previous area. So
Winners. So now you're watching clip 2. This is the...
And the intro is in there now. It's ready to go just like that. Super simple. What I want to do though is I want to take this up just a little bit for you guys and just teach you just a little bit on how to make this look just a smidge better. So what I'm going to do is, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a fade in, which I click on transition, and there's a ton of transitions. You can watch them. You can find the sample that you want. And what I want to do is I want to put a fade at the beginning. So what that's going to do is that's actually going to fade to black from black.
What's going on, everybody?
So what that does is it fades it from black, and it just kind of gives it that little bit smoother of a look. Right here, I may put another fade in, and you can actually fade it between the two, or you can just kind of fade it with that one, and that's what I want to do is I just want to make it a real easy
beginners.
So that's just a real quick fade to it. Now, as far as transitions, that's where you want to get a little bit more in, and I like using the dissolve, and I've been playing around with it. So what I'm going to do with the dissolve is, because I want it to go from clip 2 to clip 3,
is I want to put it right in between the two, and you can see the yellow box goes on both of them. So that's what I'm going to do. And if you watch this,
and this is going to be the third.
That is way too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it in to just a real fast transition. So now it looks something like this.
Clip. And this is going to...
And that didn't work. So let's go. There was no fade right there. So let's go to right about there. And let's see how that looks.
Second clip. And this is going to be the third and final.
So as you can see, it just kind of smoothly fades from one to the other. It just looks a little bit better. I'll actually bring it down just a little bit more, so it's just a real easy, quick fade.
The second clip. And this is going to be the third and final clip for this YouTube instructional video. I hope this has helped.
And then all you have to do... Then all you have to do beyond that is take your fade, put another one at the end, just to kind of give it that same look. If you want to add end title tags and all of that, you can add that in there. You can add your image with your information on it, whatever you want at the end right there. This is together. Thanks. So that's a simple how-to on that. Now let's talk about uploading it, and this is where it gets a little interesting when you try to upload to YouTube, and I'm going to kind of go through that process. But like I said, there will be a watermark on mine because this is just the free version. I'm not paying for it because I use the Adobe suite. I use Adobe Premiere to make all my videos. But I wanted to give you guys a cheaper, less or more affordable option. I pay for the Adobe suite, which is like $55 a month. But that gives me, you know, Lightroom, Photoshop, After Effects, all of those. This is a $30 or $40 a year or $60 for life program, which if you're just starting out, making that little investment is going to be way easier than paying $50 a month for the stuff that I use, and most of the stuff I don't even end up using. So Filmora is probably going to be your best bet as far as starting. Let's show how to export now. Okay, so to export this, the first thing you're gonna want is you're gonna want a YouTube account. You need a YouTube account to be able to even do this. So you're gonna wanna go in, create a YouTube account, start your own channel. There are a ton of videos online about how to do that. I'm not really going to get into that, but you wanna make sure you have your own YouTube channel, you have that all set up, and I will be making another video about how to make sure it's more visible so people can find you, get your exposure out as far as thumbnails, as far as description, keywords, stuff like that. I'm not getting into that today. This is just about how to edit and get a video online. So let's get in. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna click the export button, and then the easiest way to do it is upload to YouTube. That's going to open this screen where you can, you know, figure out what you wanna do. I already have an account, but this said create account before I had one. So I created an account. It was like a 3-second process. It'll do all its business. And then this is where you're gonna wanna enter your information. So this is going to be Filmora for beginners test. You're gonna wanna go in and you're going to want to figure out what it is. It's going to be, I know I jumped way over here, but this is kind of where it put me, so that's kind of what I'm going to do, which would be a how-to and style. But let's go back here. This is a test of how to create a makeup tutorial easily. Then you're going to want to add tags, how to create a makeup video, and then you just keep going with, you know, makeup tutorial, and you can add tags. Actually, it looks like it won't let me do any more after that, so that's okay. We'll do it in YouTube after that. And then I would always with this set it to private, let it do its thing, and then go over and finish everything in YouTube. So let's do that. Let's let this export, and then we'll jump over to YouTube and on Chrome, and I'll show you how to set it up that way. So the next thing you want to do now is you want to open up your YouTube, and that is right there. This is I still use the Creator Studio Classic. I know there's a newer version. If you need to get to it, you go down to the bottom left-hand side, and it says YouTube Creator Studio Classic. I just feel more comfortable in it. So then the next step you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click Video Manager, and this is where you're going to find your video you uploaded. Hopefully. And right here it is Filmora. It should be Filmora for beginner test, but just go ahead and click it. And this is what you come to. As you can see, it's still private. Your screen's gonna look a little bit different because I have some extensions like vidIQ, and I have TubeBuddy installed in my Chrome. It just gives me a little bit more information about YouTube and about my analytics and stuff like that. Yours is gonna look a little bit more simple, but it'll be essentially the same thing. So this is the video.
What's going on, everybody? This is my first clip for showing how to edit for YouTube for beginners. So now you're watching clip 2. This is the second clip for my how to YouTube for beginners and how to edit video. Just going to talk for a couple minutes and maybe we'll break to something else, but this is the second clip. And this is going to be the third and final clip for this YouTube instructional video. I hope this has helped you, and let's get in and let's edit it. Let's put these 3 clips together. Thanks. So there you go. You've seen the entire video, the 3 clips that we added together. Super easy, super fast. And the only difference is you wouldn't have a watermark on it because you're paying for your subscription to Filmora. But now it's on YouTube. It's ready to go. It's uploaded. It's still private though. And what you need to do is you need to just basically fill in what you haven't put in here yet. So you're going to want to add your own thumbnail. I didn't create one for this, but you can create one using websites like Canva, or you can use Photoshop if you have Photoshop or something like that. But you want to create some type of catchy thumbnail to put in here, and this is where you do it. You just hit custom thumbnail, you upload it, and that's good. I usually make mine at 1280 by 720. You don't need to make a 1980 by 1080 or 1920 by 1080 image. It's getting shrunk down as a thumbnail anyway, so keep it small but keep it detailed. So I always use a 720 ratio. Then you're just going to want to make sure you got everything filled in here that you want. Boy, I really spelled everything wrong. Whoa, I'm still spelling stuff wrong. There we go. Filmora for beginner, blah, blah, blah. How to make a makeup tutorial. Then you're going to want a makeup tutorial. Makeup tutorial. Tutorial for beginners. So, as you can see, my TubeBuddy is going to show me other suggestions on what I should put in there. And this is a great product. You can check them out. I'll put a link down below to TubeBuddy if you want to add that to your YouTube, because it really does help. TubeBuddy's awesome. So I got a few tags in there. I'm gonna just make sure everything else is good. And with TubeBuddy, they also give you one of these as well, which gives you your report score. And this is stuff that you want to kind of make sure that you add and put in your videos. That's not what this video is about though, but you can kind of just go down the list and make sure you have one card, which your cards are done up here, your end screens are up there, subtitles, everything is done up there. But you just want to make sure everything is good. Then I would change this to public. I'm not going to because I don't want this to go on my channel, but you would change this to public, and then you would add it to a playlist. So you make a playlist, whatever you want to add it to. So you want to add it to, which pretend it says makeup tutorials. You just click there. Update it, make it public, hit save, and you are on your way to millions and millions of views of people watching you put makeup on. That's how it's done. I'm gonna get out of this now. Let me jump back full screen and I'll finish this video out. So there you have it. That's the quick and nitty-gritty way to make a YouTube video for beginners. Just take the clips, add them together, put them on your video editing software, make sure they're all clipped together, export to YouTube or export whichever way you want to. But if you're a beginner, Filmora is definitely the way to go. It looked awesome. It looks easy. Today was the first day I've ever used it, and it was super simple. That's all for me. I hope this helped. If this did help, remember to subscribe and hit that bell notification. That way you know when I drop more tutorials, and to help you guys out. This is why I make videos. This is why I am a photographer, to help others and to make sure people have an amazing time and even more amazing memories. So once again, thank you. Make sure you subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Peace.